About this piece, Tehran, I have to explain something about my background because it is rooted in some special things in my life. I was born at the wartime, and because of the duty of my father, we had lots of relocations in our lives. So, from childhood, I experienced the deep feeling of suspension and missing my dear one. These feelings are still living with me. And then, as a top student in mathematics and physics, my family expected me to be an engineer. So I studied engineering, but at the first semester, I knew that this is not my type, and I wanted to quit that, but my parents didn't let me. So I started working and getting some jobs to get independence from my family. At that time, I faced with the society and their wounds and the way they hurt each other, because my work was something that I had to meet many people, and I was paying attention to these things about their wounds and their feelings. And after that, it was coincide with migration of many of my friends from Iran. They were leaving, and I got isolated. And at that time, I thought that no, this is also not my way, and I wanted to start art. And I started this journey since 2011. I thought that it is a spiritual work that I can discover myself, and those wounds that I took from the society, I can heal them with art. And it causes deep isolation in my life. I went living in nature and without any connection with people, any kind of a connection. For 1 year, I did not even use internet and nothing, and started to recording my daily life to see myself and exploring myself once again and healing all these mental and social injuries that I had from childhood. And it was really strange at that time. I got a phobia from being in the crowded places and facing with society again, because it took a long time. After 1 year, it continues. And then I wanted to continue my education in Master of Arts Research. At that time, I had to get back to Tehran again. And this time, Tehran was completely different for me. Tehran is a capital of Iran, a very crowded city, more than 14 million population with different cultures. When you move from north of Tehran to south, you see completely different class of society, from the richest to poorest, and from the most beautiful things and most ugly things in this city. But most of the population consists of middle class, the people who are working from morning till the evening for paying their bills, and they're always in the streets. And when you are in the city at rush hours, you cannot sometimes walk because there are lots of people are moving in the streets. And because of that phobia I got from the crowded places, I wanted to heal it with art another this time again. So I forced myself to put myself between these crowd places and watch them again, discover their wounds again, and also see the Tehran, this strange city, once again. And so I went to the very crowded places. for example, public transportations at rush hours. I was sitting and watching the people, their movements and their behaviors. And, I was recording all these videos with my mobile phone, and when I wanted to edit that, I wanted to show the feeling that I had at that moment. That's why you see so blurry movements. The people was like a ghost for me. And the sounds was really annoying. And most of the people, when they watch these videos, they say me that these are really scary. And I said, yes, because they're scary, because they're conveying my feelings, my phobias that I had at that time. So by this series, this is a very long series, actually, more than 100 video arts, I think. I had two goals: to face with my phobias and fears about crowded places, and also watching the middle class society of Tehran once again and record them as a document of this special era.